Hey, what's up? Michael Nicastro here. And in this video, I'll be explaining the difference between service and hospitality service. I'll give you a clear overview and specific examples to offer you tons of value. Now to lean into this, I'm coming at you from Hudson Yards, one of New York City's largest new developments for both commercial and retail. Two companies that I would like to highlight here are one, VaynerMedia, shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk, entrepreneur and influencer who's helped tons of people, as well as Jose Andres, CEO and founder of Think Food Group, who supports many charitable associations. These two companies not only provide hospitality for their guests, but also for their employees. This is not an advertisement, they're not paying me to say this. Now let's jump into the service discussion. What is service? Service is providing what the guest has requested on a fundamental level. Nothing more and nothing less. Let me give you some basic examples of service. Swiping your card to ride the subway is a basic service. Reserving tickets online to climb the vessel and see the view is also a service. Services involve interactions with people and technology, but remain on the surface level. Hospitality service goes a layer deeper. What does that mean? In hospitality service, you're really trying to understand the reasons behind someone's request. That's super important. So let me give you an example. Let's say you want to buy a sweater, but you're not buying it for yourself, you're buying it for your girlfriend or boyfriend. That is a useful detail that the salesperson needs to know to craft an individualized service on your behalf. So how do you identify what type of service the guest wants? You have to read your guest. In my last video on the topic of what is hospitality, the key takeaways were listening, showing empathy, and offering solutions. Those are the broad level concepts, but right now we're going to go a layer deeper. How do you really understand the guest's needs? You have to read them. There are 4 steps. 1, observe social dynamics. 2, ask questions. 3, build rapport. And 4, be proactive, not reactive. Let's dive into each topic. 1, observe social dynamics. Let's pretend we're in a restaurant setting. There are 2 dining scenes, a first date and a business dinner. What do these have in common? For the first date and business dinner, you may want to provide a little bit more hands-off style of service. But for the first date, you want to create a very comfortable, peaceful atmosphere. No need to be so uptight. For the business dinner, they could be taking out some clients. So you want to make sure that all the details are executed flawlessly and you maintain professionalism. I'm not saying stereotype all guests. This is not a guaranteed approach, or it's not even ethical. What I'm saying is that we as social beings tend to show similar patterns in different social situations. Number 2, ask questions. Ask questions that elicit a response. Any fun plans this weekend? That's a specific question. Number 3, build rapport. Any great salesperson will tell you this, and that gets established through communication with the guest. And number 4, be proactive, not reactive. Anticipate the needs of the guest. Don't wait for them to tell you what they want. Refill the empty cup of coffee, or send a follow-up thank you email. Now you know how to identify what type of service the guest wants. So how do you provide it? You provide what the guest has requested, and you offer added value. That doesn't mean giving away free stuff. That means genuinely caring about the guest's experience. Here's an example of hospitality service in action. Let me use a retail example since we're here at Hudson Yards and there are many shops. Neiman Marcus, a luxury department store, has a position called a personal shopper, which is an individual who provides a personalized shopping experience on your behalf. From the moment you enter the door to the moment you leave, they are there each step of the way. This doesn't only have to be in a luxury department store. You can also receive hospitality service in a store like Lululemon, an athletic, yoga-inspired apparel company. The salesperson can also provide you hospitality service by listening, really understanding your needs, and providing you suggestions and feedback. If you want to try on a pair of pants and it doesn't fit, they could be there and proactively give you a new size or recommend another style. It's as simple as that. Hospitality service works and is important, but you need to remain flexible and adjust accordingly in the moment. Misreading your guests and providing too much service can sometimes negatively affect the experience. To recap, it's important to read your guests. To provide great service, you need to do 4 things. Observe the social dynamics, ask specific questions, build rapport, and being proactive, not reactive. In my last video, I spoke about what is hospitality, link above. I'll be providing a whole hospitality video series, so stay tuned, leave a comment below, and tell me what topics you would like me to cover. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Michael Nicastro. Take care.